Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at the weekly challenges that we got. It starts on Tuesday, April 29th. It goes to May the 6th, 2025. Let's take a look at this week's weekly challenges and see what we get. Alright, we got some good ones here. Many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out with different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, this particular daily weekly challenge is giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips that I greatly appreciate. If you do wonder why I have more score than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 50% boost. 25% of that I claim right off the current Season 20 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%, equaling 25%. And the other 25% came from drinking a score booster drink. This stacks with what we have already. Of course, we can only use one score booster drink at a time, and that's why we have 50%. Just an FYI. Alright, let's take a look here, Jim. We did re-roll a weekly challenge here. It was to complete daily ops while on a team. We got this one here instead, scrap junk to produce aluminum 15. Let's go ahead and highlight that bad boy there. As you can see, we had completed one already, deal fire damage to enemies 500. We did that directly during our daily challenge video because the weapon that I'm currently running this week does deal quite a bit of fire damage. You only need a couple of enemies. This one here was very, very easy to do, but we'll still kind of go through it either way. Now, as I mentioned, there are weapons out there that will just naturally give you fire damage without any type of special mods or legendary effects, so just an FYI there. One such weapon is the weapon I have here right now. It is this Aristocrat's Gatling laser. Of course, we'll go over that at the end of the video. Another thing you can do is you craft some Molotov cocktails. If you go to any Tinker's Workbench at all and go craft, go down here under grenades, Molotov cocktails right there. 1 adhesive, 1 cloth, 2 glass, and 2 oil. Most human enemies will have Molotov cocktails on them, such as cultists, blood eagles, and communists, so you can also get them that way as well. Now, there is a location for a free flamer here in the game. It is right over here at the Quarry X3. We can get flamers off of killing enemies as well in the higher level areas. But I find this is a guaranteed spot. So let's pop over here just to show you where it's at. And I did the exact same thing for our daily challenge video. That's why I didn't pick it up. But I already have a flamer, so I just kind of leave it there for when these daily weekly challenges pop up. It's available. Is that the prize bot? Yeah. Is he chasing me? Oh, he is. Let's get out of here. Now, there will be some enemies around here. There's usually a Miler King. It's just on the other side. He gave us 50 pre-war money. Good stuff. If you're looking for pre-war money, just kind of talk to that guy. Now, we're actually going to go on the other side here. And this is where it's going to be. It's going to be right down here. There is your free flamer. Again, this is a guaranteed spot. There's also some flamer fuel here. Now, if you ever come here and the flamer is not here and you're on a public server with other people, you may have to server hop this location a couple of times to get yourself your free flamer. All right, so just an FYI. Another thing is the chainsaw. Now, I did make a chainsaw during our daily challenge video. I do have locations where you can find a chainsaw. I made them in early 2023. They're very short videos, probably about maybe 2 minutes long at the very most, because some of these chainsaws can just spawn in particular locations. You can check out those videos if you so wish, okay? And then the mods for flaming and even the longbow bar we can buy from vendor bots, okay? The vendor bot I usually use is the one here, vendor bot Resin, who is right up here, Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, and he sells those for about 56 caps each, because I've seen people try to sell chainsaws with the flaming mod on it that you can buy for 56 caps, and a chainsaw you can get for free for thousands and thousands of caps without even any special legendary mods on them. It's quite something. So let's go to a quick location Crimson Prospect here. And we'll see if that chainsaw is over there. And the one we got, this one, was at the District Ranger office, just actually close by to Crimson Prospect. The Metal Dome, that has one as well. Downstairs at the Mountainside Bed and Breakfast. Many great spots for chainsaws, just like the regular plain Jane chainsaws. So we actually have to be on the other side of this area, so we're going to run down here real quick. Uh-oh, yeah, okay, good, woo. We may get detected here, but I'm hoping we can kind of make our way without having to get into combat with these cats. Again, we're just going to run along the outside perimeter here. Oh. Again, you see the fire damage it does. And where we want to be is this bus right here. It's going to be right along here. There's a chainsaw right there. Again, this is just one of a few locations where you get your free chainsaw, okay? Let's go over here for a second so we can kind of get out of their way. Going to be some floaters here, I think. Let's go over here. Huh! Let's go over here. Oh, there's a bloated glowing one there. Let's actually hide down here. There we go. There we go. Oh, jeez! Jump scare! I think it jump scared you guys too, didn't I? Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, we're caution. Woo! And then all you have to do, if you have your flamer, you have your chainsaw with the mods on it. And again, I show you how to do that. Let's go to a weapons workbench here real quick. You just never know what's going to happen in the wasteland. Especially me, like, I think I told you guys this before, but my kids like to hide on me. I'll be walking up the stairs, and even though I know they're there, they jump out and scare me, and I fall for it every time. The guys do it at work. I'm a total wreck sometimes. Modify / repair. So once when you get your chainsaw, and once when you get your mods, as I mentioned, you just slide it over. And again, the longbow bar, you're going to need makeshift warrior rank 4. And then the flamer, same thing, makeshift warrior rank 4 to change to the flamer. So just an FYI, you can do it that way. And again, you craft your Molotov cocktails, or if you happen to have a weapon like I have this Gatling laser, it'll deal some fire effect. I find even the let's go into weapons here. Enclave plasma rifles, and I think even the regular plasma rifles would deal fire damage. So you see a little fire damage there, 46, right? Something like that, for example. If you have like a bow and arrow or a crossbow that deals fire damage either through bow and arrows or just having the type of frame like for your crossbow. Again, there's a regular plasma rifle that there's more fire effects to kind of show you that. All kinds of great options. Like there's a flamer right there. That's probably your best option. Okay. What's next here, Jim? Now that I scared everybody. Collect ballistic ammo, 60. A couple different ways you can do this, okay? You can equip yourself a weapon that takes ballistic ammo. All right, so let's take a look at that real quick. If you go to your Tinker's Workbench and go craft. So under ammo right here, this is your ballistic ammo here. If you try to craft energy ammo, it's not going to work. Okay, so your ballistic ammo is right here, and you can even craft it here at your Tinker's Workbench, okay? But as I mentioned, if you equip yourself a weapon that takes ballistic ammo, you can go around, kill enemies. You can get some ballistic ammo back that way. You can go around and open up ammo boxes and ammo bags with that ballistic weapon equipped, not just have it on you, but have it equipped like in your hands, okay? You will also collect ballistic ammo that way there as well. There are a couple of great spots, nice easy spots. So just west of Vault 76, we have the upper lower parking lot. Find the lower parking lot at the far end by that ACP. There's about 4 or 5 ammo boxes there. It's a good spot. And even over here, Forward Station Tango, nice neutral area there. Again, I would say there's at least 6 to 8 boxes and bags in this one location. And of course, if you have to pick lock something, you do get more ammo. But again, you will need that ballistic weapon equipped in your hand in order for that to work, okay? Just an FYI there. Another good way to do this is you can craft it, as I just mentioned, at your Tinker's Workbench. And if you happen to have an ammo storage box, you can grab some ballistic ammo out of here as well. So let's go ahead. We'll grab some of these 308 here. We'll grab some 50 of them. All right, we needed 10 more, Jimmy. Just like that. Collect ballistic ammo 60 for 60 and go ahead and put them back in there. Again, that's a nice, quick, and easy way if you have an ammo storage box. And even if you, sometimes they have Fallout First for like a free trial. And even if you don't have Fallout First, if you had that free trial at some point and you put ammo in it, you can still craft the ammo storage box in your camp. You can still take out of it. You just can't put in it, but you can still take out of it, okay? That's something maybe a lot of people don't understand, but you can definitely do that. All right, let's see what's next here. Collect Purified Water, 25. All right, so we can find Purified Water all around the wasteland. I find it's a little random, okay? But what I would suggest for this one here is just go around on a public server, visit other players' camps, and get your Purified Water that way. It's kind of like an unwritten rule. Basically, if there's a camp, if stuff is not locked up, it's fair game. Okay, so if it's something important enough, people will lock it up. Okay, but if it's not locked up, it's fair game for everyone. So just an FYI. So usually in around their vendors, that's where I like to kind of put mine that are unlocked. And people just kind of walk up to it and grab their Purified Water that way. Okay, people will sell Purified Water in their vendor for 1 cap each, sometimes even 0 cap. So that is a way to do it as well. Now these vintage water coolers, if you ever find these in someone's vendor, they're definitely worth their weight in gold. These guys are nice and small. You can kind of stack them on top of each other. They do collect 2 Purified Water while you play the game. Now you get these guys from opening up the festive gifts during Christmas time. We also have the, over here, Enclave Water Collector. We got these actually last season 19 season pass. I did do a video on it. These are a little bit bigger, so you can't stack them, but again, to collect 2 Purified Water while you play the game. Now, if you don't have either or, we do have water purifiers. If we go to our build menu here under water, so to speak, we do have these water purifiers here. Now, again, you have to be level 20 to follow the Overseer's mission, but you actually learn these plans very early on just by following the Overseer. I believe it's 2, 3, and 5 for these guys. They do require a lot of requirements to build and some power, but again, if this is all you have, it's all you have. To be honest with you, this is all I had for the longest time until a little over 2 years ago. I was able to get my hands on the vintage water collector there. And if you have extra camps like myself, okay, you don't even have to, you just kind of go from camp to camp and collect your Purified Water and do it that way. Let's go ahead here. We're going to try to collect. I don't think we'll be able to get all 25 here, but we'll definitely come back. I know one of my camps I have like, geez, I think I have like 20 of them in there. But again, they're nice and small and compact, and they just look really nice. So we'll keep checking on that one. Let's go to the next weekly challenge here. Collect Stimpaks or Chems 20. Okay, so we talk about this one here quite a bit often here on the channel. If you're a ghoul, you're probably carrying a lot more Chems on you than you ever did like myself. Like before a ghoul, I only carried Stimpaks and maybe Radaway and Radax. But as a ghoul, I carry like a lot of Chems on me now. I even have kind of some stored away just in case I don't want my character going feral. But I find there's some great spots we can find chems here in the game. I find Point Pleasant one of the best spots. Between the 20 cultists that are here, they give you Stimpaks, and the chems that are just kind of laying around. I find you can find at least 30 chems in this one area. It's a really good spot. Right, even here, the Gilman Lumber Mill, even though it's a nice small location, nice neutral location, a lot of chems in and around there as well. Right over here at the Morgantown Airport, on the outside, like the runway and out front of the arrivals area, those little tents, there's all kinds of chems in those areas there as well. Most human enemies, such as cultists, blood eagles, and communists, will give you Stimpaks, like this type of icon here for blood eagles, this type of icon here for cultists. Of course, the communists are way down here at that Camp Liberty. A lot of those guys will give you Stimpaks. So you can always kind of go after them and get your Stimpaks that way. Ghouls are a good source of Radaway and Rad-X, so you can find ghouls in the upper lower section, parking lot just west of Vault 76. Alpine River Cabins, Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Just walking the roads and around Morgantown, you'll come across patches of 4 to 6 ghouls every block and a half or so. Right down here at the level 50 Charleston Capitol building, DMV building. Anywhere in around White Springs, the White Spring Golf Club. Down here in Lewisburg, you can also do it that way. They also sell chems at medical dispensers, so every train station and every fast travel area will have a medical dispenser. You can buy chems from them as long as you have the caps for it. Same thing down here at the White Spring Mall using the north entrance. Go down to the mall, some vendors will sell meds there as well, and chems. Others players vendor, you can buy a lot of chems that way as well. Yeah, many great options. We do have a camp resource here that we just got recently. It's this doctor's order cigarette machine. As you can see, it will collect the odd chem there as well. Mostly cigarettes and cigars, but it will collect the odd chem or two there as well, so you can also do it that way. And last but not least, you can actually craft your own chems if you so wish at a chemistry workbench. You do get the chemistry workbench very early on. When you leave Vault 76, most people will come down here to Flatwoods and just go to the tavern down there. There's 2 little kiosks, and it'll be the very first 2 quests you ever do in the game just by joining the responders, and you'll learn the chemistry workbench that way. You get yourself a chemistry workbench plan by coming here to Morgantown Station. There's an actual chemistry workbench inside the station, but I would say 8 times out of 10 I come here, the plan for the chemistry workbench is right on the floor next to it, alright? So you can also do it that way. So let's craft it here, chemistry workstation. And if we go under healing, most of us will carry Rad-X right away on us so we can create these diluted versions, okay? Now there are a couple of perk cards that will help us out here when we're crafting these. Let's go under our perk cards here. So under intelligence, we do have the chemist perk card. You can double the quantity when you craft chems. Let's go ahead and apply him. And under luck, of course, we are going to be crafting something. We're going to be using the super duper. So if you don't have a level 3, if all you have is a level 1, level 2, definitely apply it. It's only going to help you. With this level 3, when you craft anything, there's a 30% chance you'll get double results. Go ahead and apply that bad boy. Let's go ahead and craft here. Go back down here to healing. And as you can see, instead of diluted times 2, it's diluted times 4, but it's the same amount of requirement as if we were crafting 2, and that is the chemist perk card. Okay. Let's go ahead. We are going to craft some Stimpaks here. Let's just craft 5 of them. There we go. So we actually got 22 of 20, and we heard that lightning sound, that super duper kicking in. So that is pretty awesome. Just don't forget to put your perk cards back. That's pretty good. The super duper kicked in this time. Again, it's only 30% chance, so yeah, this way, Jim. There we go. Sometimes I forget where it's at here. I believe it is alphabetical order now, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's see what's next here, Jim. Many great options there for that. Craft any Flair at a Tinkerer's Bench 3. Alright, so there's a couple ways you can get a Flair plan here in the game. I believe there's a couple of events there. One is here at the Middle Mountain Pit Stop. It is safe and sound. The one down here at the Sacramento Glade is called Beast of Burden. You do have a chance to get a, what's-it-call-it there? Flair. A Flair plan by completing those events, all right? During the Mothman Equinox event that we had a couple of weeks ago, you can get yourself a Flair plan there as well. If we go under the Atomic Shop here, sometimes the flares go on sale in the Atomic Shop. Sometimes they're bundled. If we go under skins and then backpack, this will show us some flares. Now, I've never really purchased a flare before. All these flares I've got in the past from previous scoreboards and season passes. So just an FYI there, but this is where some of the flares will be. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to go to our Tinker's Workbench here. We're actually going to go craft. We're going to go down here to souvenirs. Slide over, and this is where you craft your flares, you craft your styles, and you craft your plushies, okay? Let's go ahead. We're going to craft our flares. Now, most flares will only cost us plastic. We're going to craft 5 of them here. There we go, done. Craft any flare Tinker's Bench, 3 for 3, done just like that. Now, when you're crafting it like this at the Tinker's Workbench, there's not a whole lot you can do with it, okay? Again, if you try to equip it, it won't equip. If you try to drop it, it'll destroy itself, okay? The only thing we can do with flares when we craft them at the Tinkerer's Bench, okay, is to display them, all right? So if we go to our build menu here, if we go under displays, depending on how long you've been playing the game and what you have for displays, we have different displays here in the game. We have this holiday tree one here, for example, and if we go transfer, you can actually put this little flare on the tree just like that, okay? Now, if you're actually looking to put flares on your backpack, like what I have there, the 2 bottom flares there, you actually have to do that at the armor workbench, okay? So let's go to our armor workbench here, and you actually got to go modify/repair. I'm just kind of adding this in just in case somebody was wondering. You should go to your backpack here, and then we have 2 mods for different flares, and this is where you would change your flares. You can see it kind of changing at the top there, all right? So just an FYI. Again, it's the same amount of requirements when you're building it, but that's how you would put it on your actual backpack. Let's go ahead and scrap that just so it doesn't stay in the way there. Go. Okay, let's see what's next here. Let's collect some purified water so we can finish that one off here if we can. Oh, there we go. Done. Perfect. Oh, okay, we only need 1 more. Perfect. Awesome. Even better. Love it. Let's take a look at the next one here, Jimmy boy. All right, scrap iron to produce aluminum 15. So aluminum is a junk item, which you can use the bulk and scrap method at our Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead and go craft here. Let's go bulk. And there we go, bulk aluminum. So to bulk 1 aluminum, you need 10 aluminum scrap and 2 plastic from your stash or scrap box. In this case, we're going to have to bulk 2 of them. And then we scrap them, and it's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. I know it's the lazy way, but it's definitely a way to get it done quick and easy. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, right? And we could find aluminum in many great spots here and around the wasteland. I find cake pans, pretty good. We can get cake pans off of killing Scorched, super mutants, and mole miners, because we get so much junk nowadays off them. Of course, right over here at the Overseer's home, right in her kitchen, there are 2 cake pans there. And actually the Overseer's childhood home, right where you spawn in a little bit further down here, right across the train tracks, it's like a smaller blue home. Again, there'll be a cake pan in there as well. Right up here at the Morgantown High School, there'll be about 3 cake pans in the upstairs home economics class upstairs. Try to say that. All right. Right over here at Quarry X3 in the main building. We were there just earlier. But there'll be 5 blasting cap boxes there, and that's probably your best bet for aluminum there. Right over here in Halvatia at the Blue House, just across the street from the Yellow House on the main road on the corner. If you head upstairs in the kitchen, there'll be some tin cans, but there's also some aluminum cans there as well. So many great options there. Let's go get a disguise on. Let's go up here to Radiant Hills. And we're going to go right inside. We're going to get a disguise on here. Just so we can go inside the Overseer's home. Because, of course, I am a ghoul. I can't go inside the Overseer's home. So actually, when you spawn in here, we have this chickie here who gives us the disguise. J-Vo. Let's go ahead and interact with her.
You are speaking to J-Vo.
Yep. Not in power armor. Disguise me, please.
They'll never guess who's underneath.
Alright, perfect. Alright, so we have our little disguise on here now. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to the Overseer's home here now. Should be pretty safe. Funny, I haven't even turned my volume up or anything, and it just seems loud there for some reason. Let's check the so right over here again, the small bluer home. This is the Overseer's childhood home. So there should be a cake pan right in here. Turn our light on here so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, right there. There's a cake pan right there. Nice. Let's go ahead here and take a look at that. So 4 aluminum in 1 cake pan. It is pretty awesome. Let's head up here towards the Overseer's home. Oh my lord. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, look at him. He's trolling me. He is trolling me here at the Overseer's home. And he is never here, that little bugger. Wow. Totally. I even have a disguise on. I even have a disguise on and he recognized me, little bugger. Wow. He's good. That Scorched Beast is good. Here's some more cake pans right here. 2 of them. Aluminum can right there, even better. And there's another aluminum can right there. Nice. So we should be good, actually, with those 3 cake pans and those 2 aluminum cans. Let's head back outside here. Oh, that's the bathroom, Jimmy boy. You guys probably knew that. Let's go outside. Unbelievable. Okay, I could hear those. I could hear Flappy McFlapperson there anywheres. Here's this old flopping around there. Hey, let's go ahead and scrap this stuff up here. 2 aluminum cans, as you see, each one gives us 1 aluminum. A cake pan gives us 4 aluminum scrap. Done, just like that. Nice, nice. Now we also have a camp resource available to us. How many do we got there? We didn't get quite 15, did we? 14 to 15. Okay, so we need 1 more aluminum object. It's fine. Let's head to Helvetia and show you those aluminum cans up there. Then we'll head back to our camp and I'll show you that camp resource. I'm pretty sure I have it there in that particular camp. Alright. Again, this would be at the bluish house right across the street from the yellow house here. And we're going to head right upstairs. Now you can go through that little fun house if you so wish. There'll probably be about 5 or 6 scorch there. We're just going to make our way to the 2nd floor here. And right here in the kitchen, there'll be some aluminum cans here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 aluminum cans. Beautiful. Ow! Ouch! Alright, let's go back to our camp here real quick. Get away from these guys. Oh, my armor is almost broke. Hit me with that ball-peen hammer there. That's what happens, I guess. Oh. I think he's on the roof, he says. Alright, let's finish this up and we'll scrap these up here. Aluminum cans there. Nice, just like that. The camp resource I was going to show you, it's right up here. I think it's right up here. No. Maybe not. Oh, maybe it's outside. Maybe I don't have it at all in this camp. It is a possibility. Alright, maybe I don't have it here. Let's open up our build menu here just so I can show you. It'll be under resources. See the little kitty there? He kind of just fell out of the world there. Let's take a look here. This is bad over here. This counterfeit bottle cap press. I think it might be destroyed. But he will passively collect lead and aluminum. And again, if you have this camp resource available to you, just one less step you have to do. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty sure I have it here. I think it's just destroyed by some enemies. All right. Let's take a look to see what's next here, Gem. Scrap to produce springs, 15. All right, good stuff. So again, springs is a junk item. We can use the bulk and scrap method just like aluminum. Let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here. We're going to go craft. Bulk, go down to the S section. As you can see, to bulk 1 springs, you need 10 loose springs and 2 plastic from your stash of scrap box. You go ahead and you bulk your springs and then you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way. Again, it's more so for the people that are short on time, or for people that like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is where it's at. Now, there's a couple great spots we can find junk items to give us springs here in the game. One such spot is right here in good old Sugar Grove. Now, you have to make your way all the way to the end. We're looking for battered clipboards. Again, 50% chance to come across an Assaultron there at the very end. Sometimes there'll be a Colonel Gutsy. Hopefully you get the Colonel Gutsy, but again, a great spot, not just for the but cartons of cigarettes, packets of cigarettes, all kinds of battered clipboards, pencils for lead. It's a great little spot there. One of the best spots for springs, of course, right here at Camp McClintock. Again, all kinds of battered clipboards around there. It's a pretty good spot. We can buy bulk springs from one of the vendor bots here at the White Springs Mall. We can use the north entrance to bring us right down to the mall. We can use the front door entrance as just an additional loading screen to get down to the mall. So a couple of different ways we can get springs here. Let's pop over here to Camp McClintock, and we were here just the other day, and I don't think there'll be 15 of them around, but we'll see how many are remaining. I believe typewriters will give us springs as well, so the level 50 Charleston Capitol building, the DMV building, lots of typewriters there. Let's turn this on here. Let's grab this typewriter just so we can see here. Yep, typewriter give us spring. Good stuff. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to grab these clipboards here again. There's quite a few of them around. We put some on the floor here. Nice. Again, there are a bunch on the floor over here, but we grabbed them there just the other day. Grab some more here. We might have enough. Might be pretty close. It'll be very close. Let's go ahead and scrap these up here. Oh, perfect. Just like that. Nice. Scrap trying to produce springs. Awesome possum. And again, we get so much junk now from killing enemies such as Scorched, Super Mutants, and Mole Miners. I find they give us the most junk. You can go after them if you have a little bit extra time and gain some XP as well. And get your all the things you need to scrap junk to produce something. Just because we get so much junk. Alright, let's see what is next here, Jim. We're going right through them here today, aren't we? Sell weapon to an NPC vendor 15. Right, so a couple ways we can go about in doing this. We can find weapons just kind of laying around the wasteland. We can go around and kill enemies such as Scorched, Super Mutants, and Mole Miners, any human enemy. They'll give you some sort of weapon, either ranged or melee. And then when you collect, you can go ahead and sell them to an NPC vendor. It may take a little bit of time. If you are a returning player, you haven't played, let's say, maybe about 8 months or so, you will notice that there is a huge reduction in drop rate for weapons and armor from killing enemies. There's nothing wrong with your game. It's just the way Bethesda had changed it. So just in case you're a returning player there. Another thing you do is you can craft your own weapons if you so wish, and sell them to an NPC vendor. My usual go-to is crafting some at the weapons workbench. Just go ahead and go craft here. My usual go-to is right down here, these throwing knives. These throwing knives, you learn right out of the gate as a brand spanking new player. All you need is the steel for them. So let's go ahead. We're going to craft 15 of these bad boys. There we go. We did have 5 of them done already because we had the daily challenge. And again, we have to sell it to an NPC vendor, which means any robot vendor at any train station on the map. Any robot vendor down at the White Spring Mall. We can use the north entrance. We have robot vendor Resin, Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, Sunny Top Twins here in Foundation. A robot vendor over here. I think robot vendor Bob here. I think his name's Bob anyway at Flatwoods. In the White Church, we have Duchess over here at the Wayward. Many great options. You know, traveling merchants, Graham. Again, they're all NPC vendors. All right. Let's go to a train station here. We're going to sell it to an NPC vendor. We could have gone to the Wayward because we have our disguise on. For some reason, even though we know there's a ghoul inside, we can't go inside until we have a disguise on the Wayward for some reason. I don't know why they have it set up like that. Right, let's sell it to this robot vendor here. There's our throwing knives there. Here we go, done. Sell it over to an NPC vendor, 15 for 15, done. And if you happen to have a legendary weapon, these legendary exchange machines are also considered NPC vendors, so you can sell it, buy it back, sell it, buy it back as many times as you want, and you can do it that way as well. All right. What's next? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Destroy Robot 30. So many great spots we can find robots here in the game. It's not real particular in what type of robots, so everything is on the table. We have the upper section of Clarksburg, all kinds of robots there. Some robots in around Grafting, especially if you call them Protest March or Graft a Day. There'll be a few more extra robots around. Arctos Pharma. Voltaic Agricultural Research Center down here in Flatwoods. Whether you call in a fertile soil event or not, there will always be robots here. Right down here in Beckley, in the Beckley Mine Exhibit. 4 RoboBrains here in the Hawksbill Weather Station. A little bit more of a challenge. Again, we have Sugar Grove. We have Robco Research Center. Now turrets are also considered robots, okay? Bloody Franks, Berkeley Springs, Harper's Ferry, Dire Chemical, great spot for turrets. The 3 large vertebrates we see flying in the air once in a while, kind of protecting that little cargo bot there. Again, if you drop them out of the sky, they are also considered robots as well. All right, Jim. And don't forget, right down the road, Charleston Train Yard. A bunch of Liberators down here. So let's go up here to good old Clarksburg. Clarksburg is always a good time for robots, so let's pop up here. Again, if you have some grenades or Molotovs on you, you can utilize those as well. Let's go ahead. We're going to check that armor. Oh, I got a couple pieces of armor that's that needs to be repaired here. Let's go ahead and repair that while we're here. Let's do this guy as well. There we go. So I don't have to worry about it. Now let's take a couple chems while we're here as well. There we go. Alright, let's rock and roll here, Jimmy boy. We are lock and loaded. Our Gatling laser. Shut this light off. Now, there's a good chance we're going to be in close combat here, so we will be probably under fire. Oh, he's giving us fire right back. Oh. Again, robots are really good for steel, lead, aluminum. Looking for that as well. Do not attempt to flee. Bright out here, isn't it? Wow. Oh. Where'd you come from? a second. There. Oh, boys. Hi. I don't know where he went, but he disappeared. Anyhow. Oh, there's this guy. Yeah, oh, he's right there. That's the only thing about this particular weapon. It's I can easily kill myself, which I've definitely done a couple times with this weapon. There should be two more. If I can, oh, I can't. Missed it totally. Missed it.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
What? Keep him away without a mule? Is that what he said? What's with the flamers, guys, huh? What's with the flamers? He's just hanging on by a thread there, isn't he? Oh, he disappeared, but his foot's up there. Weird. There should be one more guy around. He's usually up here. I don't know if I can make it. Oh, right there goes. Alright, good stuff. Let's go Summers out, shall we? Let's go, we've been down here in Beckley in a little while, have we? So let's pop over here. A little bit more of a distance, so less, you know, hurting myself, I guess. Alright. Let's start around the outside. We'll keep away from the rooftops. Rooftops will have ghouls up there.
Approach and identify yourself.
Let's check over here, these robo-brains. They seem like they're like talking to each other, see that? Ouch. Switch this guy out here. Oh, he was a legendary. Didn't even realize that. Oh, missed it. Totally missed it. That crossbow and I'm weird. And dog food. Some sort of shock going on there. Got him. Oh, let's get away from that guy. Let's get away from that guy. If we can get him from here or not. Miss, 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 miss. Got him. There should be 2 more down here. Right there, nice. As you can see, nice little spot here. Beckley. Again, we don't come here very often or often enough, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty decent. I think we are done. Let's check. Yeah, we are. Nice. Okay, that's all right. Let's take a look here. Go back to our camp, and we'll take a look at weapon of the day here. It's all right. Weapon of the day here, Jim. Aristocrat's Mind Focus Gatling Laser. Up to plus 50% damage based on the caps you have. Currently plus 50%. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage. Plus 3 agility. It is Aristocrat's Explosive Agility. Severe Beta Wave Tuner. Align Charging Barrels. Reflex Sight Dot. Beam Focuser. And Mind Paint. It does 84 electrical damage, 25 fire damage, 107 fire damage for 3 seconds. It takes fusion cores and is fully automatic. Love it. Love this weapon. Better than almost killing myself with it time after time. Just a heavy gunner build, obviously. So under strength, we have Master Heavy Gunner, Expert Heavy Gunner, all maxed out. We have Sturdy Frame, we have Lock and Load. Concentrated Fire, Grenadier, we have Bullet Shield, Fireproof. Covert Operative, White Knight, Adrenaline. These random luck cards which randomly pop in when they're being activated. Legendary perk cards, they don't change for me. I'm very happy with them. As you can see, they're all maxed out. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, so just like that, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, Jew, Andrew Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Pick Your Ass, Benny Bunny, Gwen Trentno, Tony Watson. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.